You said you believe in a creator. So what do you think the creator is?
Probably me.
You're the creator?
I think so. That's what I think.
So you guys some flyers and you're asking you want more. Can I ask why?
Because I like collecting things.
We also want to hand them out to people.
Yeah.
Is it not like hoarders?
No.
No. So you like collecting things?
Yeah.
Okay, so you collect them for what reason?
Just because I feel like it.
Good. The question I'm asking, you want to hand them out. You hand something out what you really believe. You know, salesmen, the best product they sell is what they believe in.
Yes.
So if you want to hand this out, you should hand out something you really believe in, no? Because you can't give something you don't believe in. Like, let's say if I was, this guy does HVAC.
Yeah.
He can't sell a product if he doesn't believe in his product.
You're right.
So now let's talk about this. Let's go one by one.
Okay.
So I know you got a whole bunch of stuff here and it's everything under the sun. So let's talk about this one first. You said you believe in a creator. So what do you think the creator is?
Probably me.
You're the creator?
I think so. That's what I think.
So do I bow down to you?
No, you don't have to.
But I mean, if you're the creator, then you deserve that, no?
I did it. Like, I don't owe it to you. Yeah, it's cool.
Okay, so here's what I'm explaining.
Okay.
In Islam, we believe there's a creator.
Okay.
We believe he's one.
Okay.
We believe he deserves to be praised and worshipped. We believe that this creator sent us guidance since the beginning of time till the end of time. Okay? He didn't leave human beings astray. So what we're saying is this creator is not like his creation. If I make the flyer, I don't become the flyer. Why I don't become the flyer?
Because
me and the flyer are distinct.
you guys are different.
We're different. Just like the creator doesn't become creation. That's why when you said I'm the creator, then there's no first creator, first cause.
Yeah.
You understand? So it has to be distinct. You understand what I'm saying? So now this creator sent guidance to mankind since the beginning of time. So this guidance, do you know what this guidance is? Do you know what our purpose of life is? So the creator of the heavens and the earth, he says, I created the mankind and the spiritual beings for no other reason except to worship him. Do you know what worship in Islam is? Worship is to know something the most and love something the most and to obey something the most. All actions, the actions of the tongue, actions of the heart, and the actions of the limbs becomes worship as long as you do it for the creator and you do it for how he taught through the messengers of God like Jesus, Moses, Abraham, Ishmael, Isaac, Noah, and Muhammad, peace be upon him. And the action is good, that becomes worship. So let me give you some examples. As long as you're doing that, everything you do can become worship. You go to the gym, you work out, you go to school. When you go to school and you educate yourself, this becomes worship. You get it?
Yes.
You have parents. Do you love your parents? When you love your parents and you see them with a smile and you want to be in servitude of your parents, that becomes worship. Do you like animals? What's your favorite animal?
Probably like
Peacock, birds.
I like tigers.
Tigers, excellent. So in Islam, Prophet Muhammad, who's the last and the final messenger of God, he taught us if you kill anything bigger than a sparrow, you'll be questioned for. So in Islam, we're not allowed to hunt unnecessarily. There's no game in Islam. You can't go shooting rabbits for no reason, unless you're going to take what you need. So in Islam, taking care of animals becomes worship. In Islam, if you live next to a river, right? And Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, if you live next to a river, you waste water. Wasting water can be not worshiping God. So saving water is worship. So as you can see what's happening here, what I'm sharing with you is something you already believe in, no?
Yeah.
Why do you already believe in that?
Because everything is worship. Because
Excellent.
practicing, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yes.
So what is worship is to follow God and his messengers, and it has to be good. And after that, everything becomes worship. So for example, not only good stuff becomes worship, sometimes even difficult things become worship. Is there someone over there you want to meet?
No,
Or
because these guys were looking at us, so I was like looking back
those
at
guys.
them,
Okay,
and I was
okay.
like, what are you looking at?
Because I'm checking you out, by the way, in your eyes.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying in Islam, even negative experiences becomes worship. Do you want to know how?
How?
You know, in Turkey, there was an earthquake recently, yes?
Yeah.
Right? So when you look at the earthquake, well, you would say that's a really negative thing, right? Yes? In Islam, we look at life through worship. So God says we created the mankind and the spiritual beings for no other reason to worship him. So in Islam, when a calamity happens, like for example, when this earthquake happened, our job is to go bury our loved ones. Burying a loved one in Islam is called fard kifaya. It's an obligation on the community. If the community doesn't do it, the whole community is at sin.
Okay.
So you see, burying your loved one, which is a negative experience, becomes worship. Now, maybe somebody has lost his mom and dad. Raising orphans, right? Prophet Muhammad said, if anyone who raises orphans are like this with me on the day of judgment. So raising orphans becomes worship. And then sending money or sadaqah, charity for only God, it has to be good, the way God has taught us. Giving them money so they can rebuild their life becomes worship. Rebuilding the planet Earth means building homes the next time around that maybe there's an earthquake, that there's enough advancements, that the homes are built in a way that there's less destruction. Creating advancements and achievements becomes worship.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you
We
see,
have to go soon, but
yeah,
what are
no
some
problem.
things that we can like take away from this?
Yeah, so you would take these.
But like, what are some lessons we can take away?
So the lesson is you need to first,
Worship, like,
no, you
all
need to
the-
know where you come from, why you here, and where you're going.
Okay.
These are the biggest questions of man life in the universe. Let me ask you a question. If you were on a plane, right? If you went to sleep right now, you got sedated, and you woke up on the plane, what are the first questions that would come to you?
Where am I?
And what else?
What am I doing here?
And where the plane's going?
Where the plane's going? Yeah.
In the same way, that same question arises here. It's not for you to believe what I'm telling you. It's for you to question the question. Where did you come from? Why are you here? And where are you going? So what I want you to take away from
Because
now,
if the answers are just given to you,
yes,
then
you'll be like, hey, the man tried to convince me.
Exactly.
The reason I was explaining why you believe what I believe is not because I'm telling you, because there's something innate. Do you know what that means?
Yes.
So your inner subjective consciousness already believes in these things. Me, the creator of the heavens and the earth, he created human beings in a fitra, in the innate disposition to already believe in. Like if I told you there's a cow and this cow created the universe and you need to worship him, that will go against your intellect, right? And now in order for me to convince you, I would make up stories and I have to come up with some philosophical ideas. And you'd be like, yeah, but doesn't make sense. Why am I doing this? Yeah? But what I'm telling you, what a creator is, in Islam, creator is, Qul huwa Allahu ahad. Say God is one. Allahu samad. He's infinite, he's not finite. He's self-sufficient. Lam yalid wa lam yulad. He did not beget anyone, nothing beget him. Means he doesn't have uncles, he doesn't have aunties, he doesn't have mother, he doesn't have a daughter, he doesn't have sons. So, Qul huwa Allahu ahad, Allahu samad, lam yalid wa lam yulad, wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. And the last statement is so profound that whatever your conceptual mind of what a creator, this is not the creator. Means he's not an energy, he's not a force, he's not a light, he's beyond human comprehension. Yes, he's all powerful, all knowing, all wise. But what this being is introduced to us in the message.
Can I take this home?
Yes, absolutely.
I can?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
That's why I'm here.
Thank
But
you.
promise me that if I give you this, that you will read it.
I will read it.
Because this came from some people that work really hard to save their hard-earned money to give it to people so they can at least investigate. So imagine some poor homeless
So
guy.
If I read it, then I'm gonna come to my own conclusion.
No, you're not.
No.
I'll
Like-
tell you
like-
why.
Okay.
Because human beings are flawed.
Okay.
Okay? Means
You
everything.
said like I'm gonna learn it myself, right?
So what you're going to do is you're intellectually questioning the question.
Yes.
So where did this come from? What's the source? What's the author? You're investigating those kind of questions. But in the end, how you understand this is through the teachings of the messengers, Jesus, Moses, Abraham, Ishmael, Isaac, Noah, and Muhammad, peace be upon him. Those are role models for mankind. You understand? How to live, how to act. All these things that I taught you or I was explaining to you are not from me. It's from these messengers. So what you're going to do is you're going to read this and you're going to learn about, you're going to learn who this man was. His name is Muhammad, peace be upon him. And what he taught is according to this, what came from God.
Okay.
You understand?
I will read
So
it.
excellent. So that's what I want you to do. I don't want you to come up with your own ideas of what it means.
Thank you.
Some things are easy for you to understand.
Yeah.
When it says God is one, you don't need to go to school to learn that. It's intuitive. You understand?
Most of the time, whatever the question you have, keep reading it. We'll give you the answer.
It will be answered. We have
Believe it or
some
not,
questions,
it
so-
will be there.
Thank
And
you.
on that, there's a website. If you just show me one. On the right, it says onereason.com.
Okay.
You or org. Any question you can go, or you can scan that and it'll come to me.
Okay.
Either way, okay?
All right. Thank you.
No problem. Assalamu alaikum.